to Vinnie Byrne Training. Today we're going to be talking about fixing plastic parts.
We're going to be showing you how to use the magic stapler gun. We're going to be working on this hard piece of plastic. This is a car bumper, but it equally would go for any other type of hard plastics, whether it's on an RTV, a caravan, could be a computer, gym equipment, it doesn't matter. The process is going to be the same.
Right, we've lined up some of the tools we're going to use to repair this split. We're going to use a drill, our magic stapler, we're going to need some cleaning solution, and we're going to use a red Scotch pad, pliers and some masking tape, and that should be enough for us just to repair this particular breakage. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually drill a hole just where the split stops, and the idea of that is we don't want to spread any further. Okay, I've put an X where I want to drill. Again, I've used the masking tape because I don't want the drill to fly all over the place. Perfect. Okay, so we've drilled a hole, and the idea of drilling a hole is to stop the split from spreading any further into the bumper. While we're doing this repair, we're actually going to do it from the underside. However, we're going to put a polyester filler on the outside. So what I have the Scotch pad, what I'm going to do is I'm going to braze the surface. So when it comes to the stage of using the body fillers later on, we'll get good adhesion. Now I'm going to flip it over. Okay, again I'm going to braze the inside of the repair. Remove any loose, flaky bits. Now, so what we'll do is now we'll use our magic stapler gun and we'll put a series of staples all the way down there. Okay, there's various different types of staples. We're using this one, but there's about 4 or 5 different types. There's angled ones for going into corner pieces. So if you can notice on the 2 tips, there's 2 small little holes, and we're just going to connect it in. Okay, so when we trigger on, obviously a current is going to pass between the 2, and we're going to get a resistance across there, and it's going to get very hot. As you can see, it's heating up, so you can imagine that'll just melt the plastic. Okay. Okay, we'll put it into position. And we'll just twist it slightly. It goes in. Okay. Okay, that's the repair done. It's quite tough and quite strong. So now what we'll do is we'll move on to the cosmetic end, if you like. What we need to do there is we'll need just to bore out a bit of the scratch there, just so our body filler will have something to flow into. And we'll show you how we do that.
We're going to use a grinding stone on a drill just to grind out the cracked area, just to make the area wider, the surface area wider, so we can put our filler into it, so we'll get a good repair. The best way to do this is just take your time, get a good angle on your grinding stone, on your drill, and take your time going up and down slowly. Otherwise the drill can fly around the place and do further damage.
Okay, we're going to use a red Scotch pad again, and we're just going to rub around the area, get it nice and clean. Remove any loose plastic fibres. Okay, what we'll do then is we'll clean the surface down again with some degreaser. And then what we do is we'll mix up some plastic filler and we'll put a skim across that, leave it to dry, and then we can sand it and go into the priming and painting process. Okay, we're ready now to mix up a bit of body filler for the bumper for the repair we just done. This is MassiFlex, so it's been designed for repairing plastic parts. It's the kind of body filler that will flex with the particular plastic that you apply it to. So it's a very flexible filler, very easy to use and easy to sand. So we'll start with that. Again, same as before, the ratio is a golf ball to a pea between the body filler and the hardener. So a small amount of hardener. Try not to put too much hardener in. I know in the winter time people tend to put more hardener into the fillers to get it to dry quicker, but it can lead to problems. So ideal that the colour of the hardener is red and the filler is black, so you can see any bits that aren't mixed and you can quickly mix them. Okay, that's it, well mixed, and we'll simply apply that to the bumper. Now, that's fine. I want to put a skim into that. I'm going to leave that to dry for approximately 30 to 60 minutes at room temperature being about 20 degrees. Or you can leave it overnight, better again. Start sanding with P80 grit, moving up to P120 grit, and finishing with P180 grit. At that stage then I would panel wipe the area down, and we would then move in to the priming process. So the priming process and the painting process, we'll be covering them in videos to come.
If you have any further questions, please contact an advisor at vinnieburn.com. Alternatively, email sales@vinnieburn.com.